I know it's not greenlit yet, but it's still fun to talk about. It's going to, right? Have you seen the numbers? What's up? Welcome to Destination Station. As always, I'm Destin. Thank you for clicking on this video. Hit that like button, smash it, kill it, and yeah, subscribe to Destination Station for all things Scream. We got some Halloween content coming up too, so that's what I usually do mainly on my channel is Halloween content and Scream content, mainly just horror slashers in general. I also do some Blu-ray stuff, unboxings and stuff like that. So anyways, let's get into this. I have a pretty good idea of where they could take this franchise and take it to a different level. They've already kind of hinted on it in Scream 2022, Scream 5, you know what it's called. And I've talked about it briefly in my other theory videos. But I really do think that once this movie is going to get greenlit, I really do think it is going to. It should be any day now. Once it does, I will give an update on my channel as well. So that's another reason to subscribe to Destination Station. But I want to talk about what could possibly be going on in this next film. Where could we be going? Because we were left off with Sam killing Richie, and she's having visions of her dead father, which is Billy Loomis, and Billy Loomis is almost like coaching her, almost like telling her to kill, like, hey, give in, you know, like taunting her a little bit, you know. And I found this a little intriguing. It was kind of overdone throughout the movie because I was like, okay, we keep showing him, we have to show him that many times. Kind of took me out of the movie a little bit, but if they are going to go in this direction, because Sam is supposed to be our new final girl, but is she? What if she's not our final girl? She was in this one pretty much, and we had her. She survived with Tara. She survived with Mindy and Chad Meeks, and Sydney and Gail. So let's say that Sydney and Gail, let's just put them to the side for right now. But if we move forward with Sam and Tara's storyline, and they're going to be the final girls, you know, Tara's obviously going to have to heal because she went through some shit in this movie. And but with Sam, she kind of grew into this strong character by the end of the movie. And with this whole aspect, I didn't catch it on my first viewing, but if you watch it, you probably caught this, and so I was probably just the only one that did not catch this. But Tara, when she leaves the Stu Macher house, you can see she can see Billy Loomis like in the reflection of the window or the mirror. I can't really recall, but so if they're really leaning heavy on this real quick, and then what are they going to do with it? Okay, are we going to go a little psychological here? What if in the next film she's really fighting her demons, like not wanting to go to that dark side, but she steadily has Billy just like saying, no, you need to do this, you need to do this. But what if it comes off to the point to where it's like it's not just visions or a dream or anything like that? What if it's actually almost like it develops into a split personality to where she, let's say, throughout the whole movie with the audience and along with Sam and Tara, we don't even know who the killer is, right? They don't know who the killer is. They're trying to unravel this, and then by the end of the movie, we find out that, you know, yes, there is a killer, but Sam is actually the second or third killer in the next film. But Sam doesn't know it. She discovers it with the audience and with her own sister Tara, which passing the torch again to actually Tara being the actual final girl. And then what if there's like a scene where she's like back, you know, you know, being in Sam's personality and just being like, I can't believe I just killed this person, and like explaining to Tara like, hey, you need to kill me, you need to take me out, you know. And Tara's like, no, I can't do it, you're my sister, blah blah blah, whatever. And then like near the end of the movie, like the climax or something, like Sam's actually coming after Tara, and like Tara has no other choice but to kill her own sister, and it would be like a really tragic, like messed up thing for Tara to go through. I mean, like her whole family and everything that she's known is falling apart, you know, with her mom and her dad leaving and everything, and all these secrets just unraveling around her. And or say that Tara can't kill Sam, and maybe Sydney and Gail would help out in that. You know, they'll do the honors to do it. You know, and it would be a really sad moment. And then we're passing the torch on to Tara instead of it being Sam being actually the final girls. I kind of like that. Like if you've ever seen the movie Identity or Split, you know, something like that. Like don't lean too heavy on it, you know, because if they lean too heavy on it, it might be kind of predictable that's what the route they're going to go with. I'm not saying that is the route that I would want it to go, but I'm saying that that's an interesting way of maybe doing like a switcheroo on the audience is like, nope, Sam's really not the final girl, it's really Tara. We've been developing her this whole time to be this stronger, surviving, leading character. And honestly, I kind of like that aspect. And then what if like at the end of Scream 6 we see Tara have visions of her sister or something like that, you know, like that's like the very last scene of the movie, like you know, defeated Ghostface, sister's dead, and like maybe it does a little time jump to like 1 year later of her recovering, taking medication or something in the bathroom, looking in the mirror, or like she moves a mirror and she sees her sister right there. Boom, credits roll right after that. But what I would like to see moving forward from that is maybe an after. I wish they would do an after credit scene. I mean, like that I think these movies earn that, honestly. I think they could really like benefit from after credit scenes, just to kind of like give us something to chew on, you know, like give us a little something, you know. And maybe like in the after credit scene, like maybe Stu Macher is hospitalized, and you see Tara or somebody going and to interview him, but you don't know who they're about to interview. It's like, you know, going to see Hannibal Lecter or something. Like you're going in and then you sit down, boom, Stu Macher's right there, and they got some questions for you. End credit scene, cool, all right. Or here's another way that they could do it, end credit scene, because we already know that Kirby Reed actually has survived Scream 4. In Scream 5, if you're watching Richie's laptop over there on the videos, it says Woodsboro survivor Kirby Reed, and it shows a picture of Hayden Panettiere right there, or Kirby. And so yeah, and then like down lower from that it says, did the real Stu Macher survive? So there's already those little things, like they're not confirming that Stu Macher is dead. A lot of fans want him to come back, especially now that Skeet Ulrich is back, playing Billy, you know, in some aspect. Why not bring Stu Macher back? These were the two that really started it all. I know you could argue that and say Roman did, but no, Billy and Stu all the way. And if Stu is still alive, you know, he wants his 15 minutes of fame. Billy got all this recognition throughout the franchise. It's Stu's turn to make his legacy. He's like, no, what about me? I had this, you know, you got all this recognition. Nobody talks about Stu, you know. And then we find out that even Vince's character is his nephew, so Stu's got a sister out there. There's so many different avenues that they could go with, like family and relationships and stuff like that. So and then like if they wanted to do another end credit scene or something, I would like to see something like, let's say that Sam dies at the end of Scream 6. Tara is our new final girl. Now Tara needs help. Who is Tara going to help? Who knows if Mindy and Chad and you know, Sydney and Gale, they can't stick around, but let's just say one of them get killed, probably Chad, you know, or maybe both of them get killed. But Tara needs somebody, some type of guidance, just like Sam and Richie did going to Dewey, you know. We need somebody that's been through this before. So what if Tara either reaches out to Kirby Reed, and we don't have to have a big scene with her or nothing, just like a phone call, you know, of Hayden Panettiere picking up the phone. Or maybe after it's all said and done, there's an after credit scene, or right at the very end of the movie, and you hear a landline ringing, and then Kirby or somebody's walking to the phone, and when they pick it up, you hear Ghostface say, "Hello, Kirby," and then like Kirby just looks real wide-eyed, and then just boom, credits roll. Give us something like that. I feel like this franchise deserves that. Let's throw some coals in it. Let's burn it. Let's get going. Let's get this train rocking and rolling, because I mean, right now we are on a slasher resurgence, and I have a video coming out about that, about Halloween and Scream, so be looking out for that. So yeah, I want to know what you guys think about this theory. Where do you want to see Scream 6 go as far as the characters? I'm going to make other theory videos on Scream 6, but I really feel like since we did see visions of Billy Loomis so much in this, and then by the end of it, whenever Sam does kill Richie, she enjoyed that, you know, and Billy acted like he was like proud about it, you know. So like, she's gonna be struggling with these demons in her head. She's got some serial killer tendencies, obviously, and she even did the knife. She even, like, you know, I thought that was like, ooh, what if we find out in the next film Sam was actually one of the killers throughout the entire Scream 5? That would be wild too. There's so many different ways we could do it. As long as it's written correctly and sharp, and as close as to Kevin Williamson's, you know, sharp dialogue and everything that we can get. Scream 5 was not a perfect film, but I did like it. It was one of my favorite sequels. So yeah. Anyways. Let me know what you think about these theories, and do you want to see more theory videos on Scream? Or I got some theory videos also coming up about Halloween Ends. It just went into production, so be looking out for that as well. And yeah, subscribe to Destination Station for all things Scream, all things Halloween, all things slasher, horror, all that good jazz. Smash that like button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, guys? All right, peace.